he believes a lot of people are talking about behind his back, and that is the fact that he is dating the ex-wife of his former SNL co-star, the ex-wife of Keenan Thompson. Chris says he has heard everything that has been said, and it's time he told his side of the story. Let's check it out.
What's going on, y'all? I'm not really one for resolutions and nothing like that, but I do have one that I'm going to be leading with a lot more vulnerability and openness in my work, in my life. Whether it's here on the internet, all my platforms, or if it's on that stage, And in order to do that, I gotta really do that. So I wanted to address something that's kind of this, I guess, been around for a long time, about 4 or 5 years now, and but I've never addressed it. I know a lot of people talk about me dating Keenan Thompson's ex-wife, and how that came to be, And I'm gonna just tell it to you straight, man. It wasn't no plan. I saw everything that everybody said. Every single thing that everybody said, I saw it. And bottom line is, I'm not the type of person to scheme on a person. I'm not the type of person to even date somebody that like one of my homies has dated. This is a very unique, nuanced thing that happened. We were all cool. There was not. I was never like hitting. It was never nothing crazy until it got crazy. Bottom line is, I while I was at the show, I had some pill issues. I had some pill problems. Nothing too crazy, but crazy for my black. And I was even selling some to the people. So some of my castmates. I'm not gonna snitch on y'all, mother. But it was really funny to me that like I would be around, I would be around on this, would talk about it and buy and talk out me, and I would hear them because some of that Adderall super hearing and shit. But wouldn't like help me, I would have panic, wouldn't like be concerned about me and nothing, just would talk, and it was crazy how somebody would watch you destroy yourself, This lady was the only one to call me on my help me with my therapy journey, and she told me things about her life that made me look at a lot of people involved in it differently, and in that time, we fell in love, man, and I felt bad from the start. It's always felt like an emotional double-edged sword for me.
Man, hell no.
Because I really love everything me and Keenan did, bro. I really appreciated every piece of work that we put together. I think that we were a great team. And I hate doing something to somebody that I know would hurt them. No matter who they are, no matter what they've done, that's just not how I'm built. Like I'm not built like that. I'm a player for this, But I did choose love, and that's what this story is. And it made me look terrible. It made me look terrible to people that I love, and a lot of my fans.
No, he ain't crying.
I didn't know how to do this without therapy. Like ever since I figured out that I'm more sad than angry, all my anger issues have turned into tears.
I came down when I came.
All the fans are disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, just know this was not something. I don't feel like a pimp. I feel cool about this. Besides the fact that I found someone that makes me feel like I didn't even know what love was for real, and I just felt like I couldn't miss out on it. And love is not sensical. And me and him talked about it, and I'm not gonna say. And we were cool, and we continued to work for a year after we talked about it. And I remember it specifically being said, what? Let's just keep this wraps. And as soon as everybody found out, changed. But look, listen, this is the type of thing that. And you can have a conversation about that. You can switch on a dime. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is so serious. And now that I'm in that kind of love, I understand. I understand it completely. I felt like there's probably outside of not doing this at all. There's different ways I could have went about this. And
all right, so we get the gist of what the fuck is going on. Any thoughts on this? Hey,
bro. He obviously has mental problems.
This man said
it wasn't an issue. It wasn't a problem until it was. No, he said it wasn't a crazy thing until it was. And he popping pills, and he's selling them, and he had the issue. So I don't know what the situation is with Keenan, with the wife, the ex-wife, and Keenan, and they divorced with the reason why she did. But she went to that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Keenan got this. I don't know what he is in private, but seems like he a real good dude. He good head on the shoulder. Never hear anything about him. I didn't hear anything about infidelity or nothing like that. I think some women don't hate me, Ash, but it's just some. I think some women like broken men.
Oh no, that's 100%.
I don't know if they trauma bonded or something like that, because if I would see somebody like you, Ash, if you had a guy, maybe things wasn't right at the house or whatever, and you was thinking about divorcing, I don't think you would go to that.
Go to divorce or go to
go to him,
a friend.
Yeah, no, I'm a home popper. Absolutely,
a friend and a pill popper.
I'm about to say, did you hear what he said? He was a drug addict and a drug dealer on the set of SNL.
Right.
So now she divorced Keenan, which he was the safe guy because he been on SNL for a long time. He got the bag. You went to a guy that can potentially mess up his bag by doing malpractices at work, by popping pills and doing pills, and you got with a friend.
Shit, on both sides it messed up.
I can't even. Listen. I'm not even gonna speak on the woman aspect of it. I'm holding men 100% accountable on this one, bro. Fuck that. That nigga, that sucker shit, bro.
What he did was crazy too.
I can't. No, but then here's the thing. I ain't gonna even speak on her because that wouldn't even be a situation if he don't allow it. That wouldn't be a situation if he don't allow that, bro.
Well, he fucked up his career. Big time. He fucked his career up like over that shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were just speaking in general, Courtney, like how we looking at the situation on both sides. But I hold him accountable too. I mean, everybody got a part to play in this situation because that's why I said in the beginning when he said it wasn't nothing crazy until it was. I'm like, bro, you lying. You was on pills, bro. You was checking his wife out in the beginning, bro. You don't care.
I mean, at the end of the day, she was securing the bag. Who is she? We don't know who she is. So she divorced one rich guy and went to another guy. She was doing what gold digging women do. You know what I'm saying?
No. Wait, you got to think about it. Mimi, you got to think about it. Like what I said, she can't be securing the bag if she with a dude that's popping pills and he's
18 years.
in jeopardy every day.
They got kids together.
We didn't know that he was popping pills and selling pills until he just told us that. Like, I don't know if that was known in the
but
still though. You know what I mean? Like, and he said Adderall. It's not like he was out here dealing crack. And we're talking about the industry. Yeah. We're not talking about
industry drugs. Yeah.
Adderall.
Yeah, like Adderall, you can pass that on. Like, okay. He wasn't dealing crack on set.
Right.
So
but he no. I mean, he fucked the whole joint. Him and Keenan had a show outside of, I don't know if you ever saw it, outside of SNL. They went on like 2 seasons or whatever, and so they were kind of like friends. And I don't understand how a man could let that shit happen, even though it's his ex-wife. But I mean, for her, she divorced him. They got like $2 together, so she's set for like another fucking 10 years. So she's good. I don't understand. Like, it definitely on his side, it's foul because he fucked up his career just to even entertain that. Like I'm pretty sure she divorced Keenan for no good reason, probably because she wasn't happy. So you can expect that shit to happen. So it is what it is. But for him, I mean, he fucked up his career. I mean, that's the biggest thing, bro. Like, fuck, you fucked your career, and then you fuck your homeboy's wife. It's crazy.
Let me play devil's advocate here, because it could be possible that they actually were in love. You know what I'm saying? maybe they did fall deep in love because honestly, she's a very, very beautiful woman. And I hate to be cliche about this, or I hate to, but Keenan, if Keenan was not rich, he couldn't get my phone number at the gas station. Okay. And I doubt that he couldn't have got hers either. So with that being said,
what about Cheesecake Factory?
What about what?
You said the gas station. What if it was a more acceptable environment?
I mean, all I'm saying is he wouldn't have. I'm not attracted to a man that looks like him. I'm not saying that any other woman wouldn't be. I mean, Ashley, I don't know how you feel about him, or if you would give him, the time of day, but that woman is absolutely gorgeous. And I can tell you right now, she knew what she was doing when she married him. Now with the other guy, I don't know. I don't think he's attractive either, but she's just moving. She's moving like, women of like that move. You know what I'm saying? She's staying on the same level. I mean, why not? She did it once before. I don't know what I haven't seen. I really honestly have not seen the other guy. I couldn't have told you who he was if you put him in a lineup. I know Keenan, obviously I grew up watching him on Nickelodeon and stuff like that. But yeah, somebody said she's probably on drugs too. She probably is. That might have been, that struggle love, that we found love in a hopeless place love. You know what I mean? I must say devil's advocate. They might have actually did fall in love, because who does that? Who starts dating somebody or gets in a relationship with somebody who your husband was friends with and in business with? That's so messy on so many levels. I mean, I don't know.
That's what I was saying. I was like, some women, not all. Some women like being with broken guys.
Yeah, I agree.
They can't be with the safe guy, the square guy that got everything going on and stuff like that. But
I mean, damn, aren't there other broken men out there other than the man who is friends with your husband and worked with him and made money with him? Like, there's so many other broken men out there. I mean, damn.
Hey, but she wants to be spiteful. She did the right thing, I guess.
Well, I think there might be more to this whole story that we're not hearing if that's the case. I mean, we don't know. Keenan, he might have had the big head and blew up and was like, he probably was cheating. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Wow, come on, you go to that, huh? Come on.
I mean, it could have been that. She also could just be a stone cold hoe. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
I would go with that.
That's fair.
It could be either way. They both could have been. She could have been sleeping with that dude the whole time, and she finally got out of the marriage and said, "Now is our time, baby." We don't know. We'll never know the full facts in this situation because it's messy as hell, and that's obvious now. I'm sure it's way messier than we even know. Who knows if those are even his kids, for God's sake? I'm taking it real deep with that.
That man was trembling when he was trying to explain. He
was crying.
He was sounding like he was in front of the principal.
Like, bro, I can't take you seriously. A man that's going to literally start crying.
That's what happens when you got no job. Come on, man. You start crying.
I don't know. I can't even take this one to the hood for y'all on this one. I mean, I know.
It's always a woman that takes down a man. I mean, it's always a woman. It never fails. Women will take down a man so quick. I just don't get it.
She's gonna be all right. He's the one that's gonna be fucking stuff.
Yeah, I know I be coming with the hood perspectives and all that shit, but coming up, main chicks was always off limits.
Right.
Somebody got married to somebody, that's definitely their main chick. Yeah. So I don't care if you fucking the homie's girl or whatever. That should have been a side piece. The jump offs is for everybody. That's practice squad. Like,
should have been off limits. Period.
But the main course, no. And then even when I get into the whole poly conversation that I was telling y'all, kind of like a light blueprint of how that went. This dude is still alive. He ain't died. You not responsible for somebody's. You ain't responsible for somebody's chick, and they still alive. So for you, no matter what discourse they had, and they had to break up or whatever the fuck it was, it ain't your job to go pick a bitch up.
Right. I agree.
If she got exiled and that nigga still breathing, then bye, bitch. Like, for lack of better words. It's 1,000,001 chicks out here. She ain't got a sister. You couldn't have fell in love with her sister. It had to be her.
And she probably looked just like her, for God's sake.
Like it had to be her.
Right.
Yeah, nah, I'm sorry.
Too many out there. Too many.
I don't give a fuck how much he cry. I can't co-sign that one. That ain't P.
He's crying because he's guilty and he knows that he did wrong. Why else would you? I would, if I fell in love with her and she was the love of my life, I'm not apologizing or explaining myself to none of you motherfuckers. Y'all can kiss my ass. I'm in love and I'm gonna be with her forever. And I don't care. I don't care what you say. I would not be crying on the internet, period, over it. He knows what he did. He was wrong, and he's wanting sympathy over it.
I don't care about that whole guilt trip shit. That was somebody's main. That was somebody's end all be all at one point. I can't co-sign that.
And he stuck with her for the next 18 years.
If she was practice squad and he came back with the review and was like, yo, that throat bottomless is fire, whatever. And he like, I don't care if you go test it out. You went over there, you fell in love, because that's the first time you done got you some damn gobble throat and got lost.
No dick.
That's a different conversation. A nigga main chick? Yeah, nah.
I mean, come on, bro. That's some normal people shit. And I feel being fucked up when normal people do it. You on SNL, man. I mean, you can pull some chicks. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why you mess with your boy's girl? Like, I don't understand that. That's what I don't get. Like these basketball players, all these motherfuckers who are famous or semi-famous and got money. This shouldn't be that fucking hard, bro. I mean, why you pick somebody else's girl, one of your homies? Like that is insanely crazy. Like I said, that's important.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. For their situation, it's because they was around each other all the time.
I don't give a fuck.
I understand. I understand. I'm just saying. I'm not saying who right or wrong. I'm saying what the situation is. A lot of people, if you go to a bunch of kickbacks with somebody, you see this one person a couple times. Y'all have side comments and every time. That's usually people. That's how people get together. But what he messed up at was you doing that with one of your best friends' wife, and possibly that's the reason why they got a divorce. Possibly.
But that's what I'm saying.
We don't know though.
That was a main chick. I don't care about the inside jokes or whatever. Y'all supposed to be damn near brother and sister. If I meet your shorty and we got inside jokes or whatever, I don't care what the fuck happened between y'all. She can't never come stay with me. So them inside jokes was because you was with my boy. Once my boy said that you bad for business, bitch, you bad for business everywhere. If I see you with a flat tire on the side of the freeway and he still says fuck you, it's up, then guess what? I'm zooming past. If he like, oh, I wonder how she doing or whatever, I might stop and get on the FaceTime like, hey, shorty out here broke down. She says she miss you. She been in shambles ever since. Whatever. Y'all need to figure that out. But me jumping them shit? Hell no.
I think he one of those. I think he one of those dudes that he ain't got no like. He ain't got no game. He ain't the type of person just to walk up and talk to a chick and all that type of stuff. Nah. He probably that friend in that group that always
the white people had male brides in the 80s.
Somebody had
and
to
90s.
lay it up. Somebody had to lay it up to him every time. He had to get laid
he was
up.
selling drugs. The retired veterans was buying bitches out of catalogs in the 80s and 90s. You can get a bitch. You ain't gotta be seconds to your mans. There ain't no excuse. You could go down to the Philippines. It's an OG that was in the military that told me he get him 2 for $70 when he down there. So and they swing off the ceiling fan and everything. So no, I ain't going. Especially nowadays, niggas toting passport bros everywhere. Y'all finally catching up to some shit that the white folk been doing for a hot minute. Yeah, nah, ain't no excuse whatsoever.
Bro,
he put a ring on it.
Hey, Sam Cassell used to get hit on in the club by chicks. You tell this motherfucker couldn't pull somebody? Come on, man.
Oh no.
Sam Cassell gotta be the ugliest person on earth. That motherfucker was able to pull chicks.
You could cut the cloth a million ways. I ain't going.
Yeah, come on, man. She
had a cousin. She had somebody else in the family that was close to her that you could have just got off GP. It ain't have to be her.
But all I'm saying is, I mean, it's not like SNL. And it's not like a Tubi show. Motherfuckers know who you are. So I'm saying, like, if you go out in public, you know people coming up to him. Girls that want to fuck around, whatever. he's getting that shit. So why do you think your girl? I mean, that would have to be an option. That's the part that I'm struggling with. I understand what you're saying. Like they're in this group of people and you hang out, get to know someone, whatever, blah. But hey, you can go out on the street, fucking walk down the street. People don't know who the fuck you are. I guarantee you, some girls gonna roll up and say, "Yo, let's hang out."
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying he that type of guy that he has to get laid up. And he probably one of those type of dudes that, I mean, I done seen this in friend groups sometimes with guys. I done seen you got guys that sometimes it's a sniper in the group and y'all cool until y'all cross paths in some type of way. And he'll snipe your chick. And I think that's what it is. And then you got with a woman that can get sniped.
Well, same thing
like bad judgment on both sides as a friend and the type of woman that you have, because that's crazy that that's my homeboy. I know it's bad for the man to do it too, but I'm just talking about maybe Keenan's judgment of the friends he got around him in that aspect. Like you got people that was able to snipe on you.
I mean, that shit happens a lot. What about who married Matt Barnes' ex-wife? Shit. He played basketball too. But fuck, I
don't know.
Almost the same shit happened with Matt Barnes' ex-wife. Like, well, it did, but he did marry her. I think it's Derek somebody. Can't remember.
All I could say is, if we was homeboys and I break up with my girl and you swoop in, be safe. I hope you have peace when you sleep at night.
Derek Fisher.
There you go.
I'm gonna just leave that open ended. Y'all can fill in the blanks. Be safe.
Yeah, no. Nobody fuck with this dude chick.
My man, shorty.
Oh shit.
Ashley, what you got? Ashley, what you got on this, Ashley? Oh shit.
Ooh, streaming her first struggle stream.
She brought the country back with her.
Dang.
Said, bing, bing. I better stop talking before mine start tripping.
Yep.
Yeah, mine low key glitching too.
I got a little kickback.
Oh, all y'all struggle streaming over here today, Lord.
Oh,
You done brought back overseas with you.
Oh man.
Just kicked off.
Hey, she brought that Wi-Fi back.
Yeah, that's exactly what you brought back.
Shit, she'll be back up.
Nah.
Corey, what you got on?
That always happen, bro. Like when if you don't be on like stream
for a while.
Like if I miss a day, that means I ain't been on in about 2 weeks. As soon as I want to just do everything I did regular, so I'll be struggle streaming for some
Reset
reason.
the computer. All you gotta do is reset the computer, bro, because you gotta need updates and shit, and then you'll be straight.
Mm-hmm.
Because it ain't updated yet, you just left that bitch running and you let it do the updates if it don't have automatic updates. But as far as my opinion on it, like I said before, at the end of the day, bro, I blame him 100%. I don't blame her at all. She was doing what she was doing. She was doing what she was doing. He let that shit in. He allowed that shit to happen, and that's a fucked up situation. He's a fucked up friend for doing that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn about the situation. I don't care about the pill popping. I don't care about trauma bonding. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. You know off limits. You should know off real, all fucking limits. I don't care how bad she is. I don't give a fuck how fine she is. She could be bending right over in front of you. Listen, I'm spreading it open for you, daddy. Come get it. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think it's on both, bro?
Nope. I think it's on her. He opened the door. I'm
saying like I can understand if it was like a girlfriend or something, but that's like you're married at that point. It's like
he
made a promise with God and stuff.
You know how we do. If we gonna hold the women accountable, we gonna hold them accountable 100%. In this case, it's him. He at fault for this, and he wrong. And listen, if this was a random ass dude, then be like, all right, shorty, you bugging. Because again, he ain't got no ties to either one of them. He don't know Keenan from a can of paint. He don't know Shorty from a can of paint. Hey, it's dog eat dog out here. But this is his best friend. He know this shorty through his best friend. And for him to even remotely even think about it, to even suggest it, to even be in that vicinity to want to date this chick, he bugging. And then got the nerve to get online and cry about it. Dog.
Yeah.
You can get out my face,
So
dog.
hold up. Were they talking at the same time? She was with Keenan.
Nah, I think
friends.
This happened afterwards.
I think it was after, but it still don't matter.
Okay,
though.
well, okay, that changes for me. That changes.
Shouldn't me? That don't change at all. You don't date at all. I don't give a fuck. It don't date. I don't care. I don't care if y'all been broken up or divorced for 5+ years. It's a no-go.
No, I'm saying like if she was talking to him while they was married, I was looking at it in that perspective, saying
okay,
it's on both. But I'm saying it changes for me if they didn't divorce or they didn't broke up, and then he came and sniped. That's when I'm like, okay, I put 100% on the homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at that point she's already fucking dead to you anyway, so it don't really matter what she does.
Nah, it ain't dead.
I mean, she ain't dead,
but you ain't gonna say nothing.
but no, I mean, but at that point, I mean, you don't. I'm pretty sure you don't like her. I mean, at that point already. But then it's like, you know, you probably would expect her to do some low shit like that. But at the end of the day, you were never gonna be on good terms anyway. She already divorced you. Yeah. So, but again, yeah, with your friend, I mean, you're supposed to still be friends with your friend. So at that point, yeah, the friendship would definitely be over.
That was me and Courtney. I would have snitched. I was like, hey, bro.
Facts.
I'm just letting you know.
She close.
She in my DMs.
Facts.
I don't want no issues. I don't want nothing to come out saying, "Oh, Clint, oh Mac, you were trying to talk to my ex-wife in there." Nah, I'm coming to you as a man. She trying to get on the team. I'll just let you know.
Coming as a man or not, if that was your main shorty, it wasn't a side piece. That's your main. I'ma just let you know that she in my DMs, and I'ma dead that. I don't even want.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Nothing from there. Like, hey, y'all broke up. Your shorty over here. Get your shorty, man.
What if it was like 15 years in the past? What if y'all broke up like 15 years ago?
That was a main chick, bro. I don't.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nope.
For me,
I'm still with you, but I'm just saying.
Nah, for me, that was a main chick. Like, I get Macaroni's standpoint, and I do get Courtney's standpoint to where, you know, leave her out. At the end of the day, if everybody want to try to go all these traditional values, even though, you know, both sides be lacking in the modern times as to what that even look like. Yes, women are supposed to be taken out the street and put up, taken care of. So she was just trying to find her next way to get put up. I understand that. But y'all were boys. And it was this man's end all be all at one point in time. This was his man. If it was somebody he was cheating on her with and that was just a side or whatever, then, you know, if he wanted to be in his chest, he already knew that he shouldn't have been cheating to begin with. So, nigga, fuck you. I got your bitch now.
Oh, I got an extra layer.
But this right here, they was married. They was together, and you over here running around all willy-nilly. Now you want to cry on camera, nigga? Like,
hey, I got an extra layer in this situation.
You started eating your ass, and now you melting on camera? Be a man. Stay with your chest.
I got an extra layer. The reason why he melting on camera and stuff, I guarantee Keenan put him on a whole bunch of stuff. And he stabbed his friend in the back, and he feel horrible about it. But at the end of the day, you did what you did. I guarantee, because you know how much pull Keenan got. He had a show. He been on SNL. It might have been in some situation. He probably got him out of trouble for popping pills and selling to people, and Keenan probably saved him. And you know what I'm saying?
He's the longest cast member on SNL history. So yeah. So he, but like I said, they had a spinoff show. It was those two and some other people. Like I think it went like 2 seasons.
I guarantee that's the reason why he was sounding the way he was sounding, because he know he was fucked up for that. And when you all emotional and popping pills, I don't care if it's Adderall, anything you do that you're doing a lot of is still an addictive drug. At the end of the day, it's not you're not moving.
Oh. And you know that industry, they're all tight knit. So when they see him coming up, they're probably like, "Man, you did old boy wrong. I ain't fucking hiring your ass." So you already know he's doing like some shit. And he probably ain't getting no work.
Hey,
I don't think he probably crying because he ain't getting no work.
She gonna go to the next guy. She gonna go to the next guy.
She'll leave him
Be with him too long.
ain't enough love. Ain't enough love, and man, I don't know. I can't see it. That's
Watch
if
what I
y'all
tell
was
y'all.
truly boys, you shouldn't end up with his wife. She got crowned that she was the winner of the game at one point in time. If she get exiled, nobody in the crew should be talking to her. That's like damn near fucking somebody mama. Like,
what is man? I don't know, but yeah, those two bad ones.
That's why LeBron had to do what he had to do with old buddy.
It's some certain things is just all the way off limits, and I ain't got no excuse for it. Like I said, sides is for everybody. If it was a jump off, however y'all come to terms with this shit, hey, do y'all. But man, I'm gonna leave it alone. Ashley back. I'm gonna let her cook before
she moving around.
No, I'm usually not the struggle streamer, but who knows? My signal's looking real suspect.
Man, hey, what was the dude back in the day? You might know. Hey, we about the same age. What was it? Mad Max back in the day? The Coke commercial was glitching out and shit. That one?
Yeah, Mad Max.
Y'all better let her cook before it start glitching.
No, my input on it. I do think that they trauma bonded. I can understand at the same time too. I think it's fucked up, but I can understand how they had similarities and they because Kel and that guy or whatever were also really good friends, so they had similarities. So I can see why she would like both, why they would he would end up liking her. Fucked up, but I could see it. And he talked about how everybody else was just passing him by, watching him be fucked up, and she was the only one that cared. So I could see how that happened too. A lot of people fall in love with their therapist and shit like that. It's weird, but you know what I mean? Like people who care about you, even though you shouldn't. So I get it. I don't agree, but it is what it is. You know, fucked up the bag.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, get a therapist.
Sounds like he's got one, and that's why he's all emotional.
Yeah, he got one. That's for sure.
Sound like she done started pegging his ass. He up here crying.
It's working. Hey, according to Ashley, it's probably working, right? She's crying. You let it out.
Probably.
I do agree with
They were in love.
He expresses his emotions. You know what I'm saying?
He expresses his emotions.
Right now, currently.
Stressing them out and stressing them out. He up here crying and shit.
But
I mean, honestly, just a little bit though, when he was explaining how much in love he was with her. I mean, I can only imagine how Keenan probably felt about it. It's like, this motherfucker. I mean, that's his ex-wife. I mean, they got divorced that long ago.
I blessed them with my okay. Like we're not together anymore, however that happened.
No.
Is our friendship a little fucked up afterwards? Like we're not doing business together anymore, know. But it depending on how it ended for me, when I'm done with you, I'm done. Like I don't give a fuck. So I mean, I don't have any friends that would do some shicey ass shit like that, but
exactly.
I'd bless it. Go for it.
I wouldn't bless nothing.
No.
I wouldn't bless nothing.
You can't come around me never again.
Hold on. How much peace did you find in a month?
What?
How much peace did you find in a month?
You know, I've always been this way. I was this way beforehand, but I look at relationships and love a little differently. When I'm, like I just said, when I'm done, I could give two fucks about who you date, all that shit. Like I don't.
That's my thing though. If I'm done and we partners, we done.
Oh, I don't know. If I don't like people, you can still like them. It is what it is for me.
Nah, that's like
if I had a homie and then we fell out and you still want to chop, I'm not gonna come.
Yeah,
this is my main bitch.
I do understand that though, and I get it. So, like I said, it was dead. But what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like that's somebody that you built a full. I mean, obviously, you don't talk to them anymore. You might not do business with them, but like at the same time, like you built that. You know who they are. Like, and if you know that they're not like a fucked up person, it just happened to be that this is a fucked up situation. I'm like, fuck it. If you're in love, fuck it.
You don't think